following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
That kind of label puts too much expectation on a person, I think. People start expecting things from me that aren't possible.
Or sometimes it can be used as an acknowledgement of continuous and repeated acts of selfless endangerment for the benefit of others. She'll just tap you, just like stroke your elbow very gently, like, lest we forget.
It doesn't mean there's nothing.
I understand. I just think you need to be a little better accepting the gratitude of others. You've always had a problem with that. I won't make you any more uncomfortable.
You don't make me uncomfortable, it's fine.
I really feel bad for your little friend, you know. She says, quickly swapping the subject. I feel that she hasn't really had a home life. From what I can gather, her mother has really never been there for her.
Yeah, from what Sanders said, she really attached herself to
her older brother, Brooke, yes. She said, I spent quite a bit of time talking with the young girl. I think she just needs like a parent figure at the moment. She's been through a lot, but anyway. That's beside the point. I was going to get something to eat. Have you had anything?
No. Let's get the food.
Good. I think I still have some of that. Head to the mess tent. Sit down with your mother. Just lowers herself into the seat like, ugh. 2 more today, and then I can get some sleep. She says, not very convincingly.
Make sure you keep up on it. It's been a few months not sleeping. It doesn't do wonders.
Well, you mustn't let
these. Ability to concentrate.
You mustn't let these foolish soldiers bully you around too much.
It's not that. I'm not sure what it was, but before we left Obrocks, I don't know. It's like maybe.
She looks at you with motherly concern.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should ask one of the doctors to give you a little mental checkup. It's possible, though, you did just start a new job in a high-pressure private environment where performance and results are important. It could be stress-related to a sudden change in your lifestyle.
Maybe. Things definitely...
Or maybe your gallivanting around as the Black Knight has been a bit too much for you. She doesn't say that.
Holy fuck.
I just wanted to fuck with you.
I don't know if the mic caught it up, but there was like a sharp intake of breath and a panic, like.
No, I just wanted to fuck with you.
Just make sure you're sleeping, okay?
She gives you the look that's like, please, I'm a professional. But I'm imagining you counter with the look that's like, please, I've seen you work yourself into a coma before.
Yeah.
Of course, Thomas. She's she like eats a bit and she's like, still no word on your friend. The Magruder boy who got taken by King Kamehameha.
Not much I can do from here.
I mean, these military jackboot goons don't give us a lot of news from the States, but that was one of the things on the linotype. I know it must be hard for you, but these things happen.
I have a question.
Of course.
Do you have an answer to?
Of course I do, sweetie.
I don't know how to word this without being childish. How do you reconcile your ability to not save everyone?
And she'll give you that look, it's like, well, obviously when I first started in medicine and later neurosurgery, I did have that unrealistic expectation that I'd be able to save everyone, but sometimes you can't. It took time, Thomas. It took time that there was a period where I was really hard on myself for every little failure. Every time. And sometimes things that weren't even failures, things that were just, it was never going to work out. Beyond my control, but you still blame yourself. This should have been something I could do. It came to me in time that there are just things beyond our capabilities. I mean, none of us are super mage. None of us are the greatest of the great, omniscient gods who can fix everything. Sometimes you will come up short, and the only thing you can do is to learn from the experience. Be unhappy at your failure, and then move on to the next thing. It is a hard thing to reconcile, that you can't fix everything, you can't save everything. I mean, we live in a world where people fly around in capes calling themselves superheroes, and even they can't save everyone, so what chance do you and I have? The thing, at the end of the day, I came to the realization that I was helping a lot of people. And that would have to be enough, and I couldn't help everyone. I got a lot more sleep when I realized that no one person can carry the burden of the world on their shoulders. We all do our part. Not really very easy for me to express, it's just sort of a realization I had to come to. Are you feeling that you can't save everyone?
The problem is that I feel like I can.
I don't think you can. I think a lot of you. I don't think anyone can save everyone. It's just not a realistic expectation.
Maybe you're probably right.
Of course I am. I'm Mum. Okay, and we're back. Look at how back we are.
Vec?
The amount of backness that we have. There you are,
So
sitting
much
with your mumsy.
I don't know. I just feel like I made too many mistakes to be praised for what I did. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could have done it better. I could have done it more efficiently. I should have.
Thomas, people don't praise you for doing things efficiently or well. They're praising the desire and decision to do so. I mean, would we have preferred that you not be shot? but we might be dead. You did that, and was it efficient or optimal? No, but you were a child. And even then, you did a little too well. People aren't machines. I don't think it's reasonable to expect everyone to be perfect all the time.
Oh, I don't expect everyone to be perfect.
Or yourself. Well, that's not reasonable, Thomas. It's not a reasonable thing to expect. You cannot possibly foresee all the possible outcomes and advents. You can't see what will happen. You can't act in a totally perfect way. There are too many variables, for starters. When expecting machine-like precision, or even better from yourself, is only going to lead you down a self-destructive hole of misery, regret, and self-loathing. Besides which, it's a little arrogant.
Just a little.
That was supposed to be a mood lightener, Thomas.
Right.
You're right.
As usual.
Of course I am. I'm Mum. I mean, it is nice of you to want to be able to do these things, but it's just impossible. You can't. No one can. Humans even invented religion for themselves, and even our gods aren't perfect and can't do everything.
Just something I have to work on.
Should just rub the back of your hand and say, I can see this is troubling you a lot, like a serious concern. I don't want to trivialize this feeling you have, but I think it is ultimately self-destructive.
Yeah.
You already do so much for everyone you know. How could anyone possibly ask more of you, even yourself?
Yeah. Need to think on it a bit more.
Is there
But the problem where everything you say makes sense, but it's
a hard pill to swallow?
yeah.
Give it time. My prescription is for you to do something that will bring you some joy and a smile today. No matter how trivial.
Thanks. Sometimes it's easy to take for granted how fortunate I am. There.
Well, your father and I have always let you have your way a bit much, I feel. But you've turned out very well, so perhaps that was the right thing to do. Hmm?
Or even that I can talk to you about this.
Yes. Yes. I mean, for as long as I can, I'll be here for you, Thomas. Something else is wrong.
Oh?
Well, you seem more troubled.
No, I just... This is gonna sound even stupider. I had a troubling dream, that's all.
Oh, Thomas. Oh, my boy. fortunately, we sort of know how dreams come about, so I could tell you all of the principles behind it and how you should probably definitely follow my prescription then to ease up on these unpleasant dreams.
Okay. You need to get some rest.
Yes, I will. I will go and do that now.
Thank you. I would give her a hug.
And one thing about having you back here at the base, I'm certainly getting a lot more hugs than I'm used to.
See you around.
I should hope so. You get up and leave.
Yep.
What you doing? Where you going?
I'm not sure. I guess the first thing I should do is go get my gun. And a gun!
Yes. You wander over to storage shed C.
Yep.
Guards let you in, no problem. Well, if it isn't the hero of the day.
Which day?
Pick one.
Get anything out of him?
Hmm?
Did you get anything out of him?
They don't tell me shit.
Well, not much to do but wait and see, I suppose.
Oh, here's your piece.
Nice. Certainly feels better to have it nearby.
I know, right? They normally don't sell those in the civilian market.
No, I had most of this custom made.
Mm-hmm. He looks at you expectantly.
Well, I needed something light but efficient, and when I was a kid, shot a guy that broke into our house. I don't know. It didn't sit. It's never sat right with me. Just. Oh, this is all bullshitting. I suppose I should roll. 31 on deception. Yeah, just didn't sit right with me. So I had it made so that it can take rubber ammunition too. I don't know.
That explains its range limitations.
Yeah. But sometimes you don't have the luxury to shoot people with rubber bullets, so I need to be able to do both.
No, sometimes you don't have the opportunity to do that.
What?
Well, when he said sometimes we don't have the opportunity to do that, he gives you a look that's like, even when we did have the opportunity to do that and chose not to.
Oh.
Because, like, they know you had rubber bullets on you.
Yeah.
And yet you didn't shoot that guy with rubber bullets. You shot him with real steel.
Well,
There's no judgment there, he's just making an observation.
Alright. Give me a buzz if anything comes up.
Of course, of course.
Today. I'll leave it to it.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave.
What a happy sunny day. People moving through the interior of the base seem in a good mood. Get a couple of soldiers like digging up the road a bit and like filling in the ruts where cart and jeep tracks have been doing, and like mixing in some stones to firm it up a bit. And then they've got like a big a road roller to like a couple of guys pushing it because it's just a big wheel on a like just like to like pack it down some.
Yeah. Military can change a place pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like it's what they do.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, military is basically just a very interesting method of terraforming. If you think about it. That's what Rome used its army to do. Go take territory, then build roads. Army Corps of Engineers in America are extremely good at it.
It did fuck them in the end, though.
Yeah, but I do feel that had they not wallowed into deprecation, into crepulence, that their army could have probably actually fought their shit off. But when you spread yourself too thin, too fast, and you become complacent and nothing can happen, something does happen.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look for River, say hi, and then...
River-chan is just leaving the showers.
River-chan.
And there's like a female soldier with her.
So watch out for ninjas.
Well, you don't know.
I don't know.
She sees you, gives you like a little wave, and sort of heads over to the girls' barracks.
Oh.
She might put her bag away.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'll find somewhere to sit in the sun and sit there for a couple of minutes.
Eventually she'll just slowly walk over and sit near you.
Near?
Not beside, but proximate.
Right.
How's your
I don't bite.
How's your father doing?
Yeah, he's coming in and out of sleep, but he'll get there.
Yeah, they're bringing in that stuff from the Pterodino building this morning sometime.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to be here when that happens, or not be here when that happens?
I mean, if I'm here, then that's fine. How are you doing? You look down. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell. You do wear a mask, but I think I'm beginning to learn how you look.
Conversation with my mother that left me with some things to think about.
Really? Oh, she's surprisingly nice.
Why is it surprising?
Well, she's your mother. What do you want me to say? It's not what I'm used to. From my experience, mothers are just taciturn, stern individuals.
I see. Sorry.
It's just... It was nice. I'm not used to it. Is it selfish to say I want more of it?
I don't think so.
Feels weird. Anyway, Mr. Charles is up and around quite spryly, so it looks like he's recovered. That's good.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything to do today, actually. Oh, maybe one thing. Ugh.
Well, I'm ready to help in whatever way I can.
Just a walk, I think. Shall we?
Certainly. She'll get up and she'll smooth her skirt down and be like, okay.
I can't remember the exact. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. I was just clearing my nose.
I can't remember the exact name of the building, the name of the trading company, but Mr. X said he sent a way I can communicate with him to Hong Kong.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That is easy to find.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to go.
East Asia Trading Company?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. If so, that's not on the map that I've provided you, but if you see the corner that 10 is on,
yeah.
If you proceed northeast, there's an intersection, and then if you go northwest, it's halfway down that little road between.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You walk into town. River is keeping perfect pace with you as is normal, but and looking around like quite hawkishly.
Yeah. Look for ninjas. 36.
You don't think that there are any ninjas around. It's like,
The thing is, like, making these rolls are so pointless because, like, the ninjas get you when you like don't make the roll anyway. It's just funny.
That's fine. That's fine. You never know what you might detect while you're looking around for that.
Yeah.
Just peeking into the red there. I'll just back that off a little bit. There we go. Just keeping a closer eye on it because I don't want it to trail off into indistinctness or get get distortingly loud because I can't hear any feedback as I'm doing it. There's no way I can plug in, which is kind of annoying, but like also that's one less distraction, I guess. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. The village or the district is certainly looking a lot cleaner following the vigorous cleaning down it seemed to be enduring yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a lot more laundry hanging on lines between houses and past the rooftops and such. The streets are less muddy by a lot. People seem to have a bit more spring in their step. There's a higher presence of American soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
And some British dragoons are even out on the street.
What about Nazis? Are there Nazis walking openly on the street?
Yes, there are so many. There's
really?
You see at least 6 of them just on your brief stroll in thus far.
Yeah.
And they're all being very friendly and waving to the locals and others alike. And very happy to talk with them.